What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're back at it out here working on the pure stock, and I am excited about this part of the build. And before we get started, I just wanted to thank everybody for their support. We are officially 1 year on our channel as a FFR, and I'm very grateful for what 1 year of YouTube has done. We hit so many goals, have met so many friends, and that is the reason why I started this channel. It has just been tremendous, the amount of support and the progress that our team has made. We've been through a lot of ups and downs, but more ups than downs, so that is what I'm grateful for. But today is my birthday, December 16th, and I am 33 years, and I'm very blessed to be able to make it to this day. And I'm excited because I'm out here working on the pure stock race car, and today's goal is to get the body off. And Travis up in St. Louis has been putting in way more work than me, so I told the wife, hey, I wanted to spend a couple hours out here and try to get this body off today, since I get to do what I want to because it's my birthday. But anyway, before we get started, I want to do our driver shout out. It's Tony Garvin. He lives up in Arkansas, drives the 19T Pontiac Sunfire, and he's done an awesome job. It's his first year racing this year. Had a lot of good races. I got to see some videos of his car, and he did a really good job this year. He's excited about next year, and we are excited to see his progress because I've become real good friends with Tony, and we've been messaging back and forth on Facebook, and I really think he's a cool guy. So I'm pumped to be able to make another friendship with you, Tony, and I appreciate you letting me do this shout out. Tony wants to just encourage everybody to make sure you keep your head up. You can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish as long as you try. So that's cool. Our next shout out that we're doing is a guy by the name of Paul, and y'all are gonna really like this one because he has a really interesting car that not a lot of people have seen before, and I know it was the first time I have. So y'all make sure, if you haven't already, to hit the subscribe button to keep up with us, follow along. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I know we just said that this was officially 1 year. We have a lot of cool content that you can go check out if you're interested. But today's agenda is this. I've got saws, drills, I have got cutting wheels, and yes, guys, plenty of safety glasses and safety equipment. I don't plan on cutting anything else off today, but we're gonna get right to it. The first goal is to cut off the top. I'm gonna get the top cut off. Then after that, I'm gonna start on the fenders, do the front, then move to the doors, and then move to the rear. So without further ado, let's party like it's my birthday. The whole time I just did that, the song "The Eye of the Tiger" was in my head. even though I couldn't play it on the channel because I would get copyrighted, but it's done. So let me show y'all the good and the bad news. Looks a lot different now. Body is off. That's all sheet metal. And it's all laying right there. And here's the top, the hood, and she looks almost like Miller Time Motorsports car. Old Sea Dog. For one big issue. Let me show you. What do we have here? Right there is not gonna fly with me. That is where the roll cage is mounted to. I guess that's called the kicker, I believe. Don't quote me, but it is gone. Now, everything else, like all this, is pretty solid. Like that's a bar, the frame, that's solid, but this here is rusted out. So what I'm thinking, well, what I know is that I'm gonna have to replace this, I think. I'm not an expert, and I've already told you guys that I don't know anything about these cars, but I do know that this bar here goes down through the frame and comes out into that bar in there and ties in. So I know that that's a support bar, but everything else is solid. No rust or anything in the frame. Even the back here has a little bit of rust right here, but under the bottom, it's solid. No rust there. So I'm gonna have to dive into this a little bit more. I'm gonna cut the rest of all this junk out and get all this out. But other than that, it's looking okay. I just don't like the way that that frame looks right there, but I'm gonna just button up a few more things and try to get this junk out of the center, and we'll look at the mounting plates in the back and determine what we've got, and then we'll go look in the back. But overall, I'm not seeing that much rust in the roll cage or anything else. Everything else is looking pretty solid besides that front side on both sides. So that may be something that I may have to tackle. Now, I had a subscriber or a viewer say, just take that thing straight to the junkyard. I just can't do it, guys. I started this channel and I told y'all that on my channel I want to rebuild old junker cars, and that's my goal. So I just cannot let this thing go just yet without diving a little bit deeper into this. It's just not in my nature. Heck, if worse comes to worse, I'll use this thing to pack a track or use this thing for fun out in the field or something like that. But let me clean the rest of this junk up and see if we can see a little bit better down on the floorboard. Well, they told me to cut everything off, so I cut it all off. And even if I wasn't supposed to cut this off, it had to come off because it was rusty. This is solid. The actual like inner wheel well and all the frame down there is solid. All this here that you can see coming down, but all this from here up was rusted. That little bit is good right there where that cage is. And I started getting over here, but my blade broke. So I guess that is a sign saying that, hey, it's your birthday, you got a party tonight, so let's stop. But I feel like I accomplished a lot. I'm happy with it. If I was not supposed to cut this out, oh well, it's done now. I'll have to put it back if that wasn't the case. But she looks a lot different now. And I don't really have any idea what I'm doing, but I'm learning and I'm trying to do this as we go. And I'm having fun doing it. Again, if I done mess this thing up by cutting that off in the back, I'm sure someone will tell me. But one of you subscribers did, or one of these subscribers told me that this is not a Camaro, that this is a Firebird, and after further investigation, he was correct. So I call this a Camaro, but it's not. It is a Firebird. But I am going to wrap the video up. It was a little bit lengthier time lapse, I know, of me cutting the body, but I didn't want it to be loud, and y'all saw me cutting it off. And but I wanted to run by something, run an idea by you guys. Sorry, I'm stumbling on an idea if y'all are interested. We are currently about to start looking for sponsors for the 2022 season. A few people have already jumped on board with our team for next year, but I had a really cool idea. I saw this on a channel that I watch, and I wanted to give everybody an opportunity if y'all are interested to do it. We have a couple of tier packages for our sponsorships for our team, and I've had a bunch of people reach out, so we had them made up for, to send out to people and to let them have the opportunity to look at it and things like that. But what I did is I decided that I'm not going to do like a Patreon or anything other than this channel. This isn't my full-time job, so it's a little bit harder for me to dedicate to like a Patreon or something like that. But what I have decided to do is I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to join a private Facebook group if you are interested. And what we're going to do is $50 for the whole year next year. So $50 gets you into our private Facebook group, and what we're going to do is we're going to post more videos on that group and more photos and behind the scenes before we post on the YouTube. So if that is something that you are interested in, again, $50 from January 1 to December 31st, 2022, $50. And what that's going to do is that's going to include the Facebook group. That is going to include videos sent to you guys on that group and photos. We're also going to send you guys a sticker of your choice, either the 00, the 11, 33, 41, or the 13. We'll send you like a sticker. That will also allow you guys 10% off our merch for a one-time offer if you want to buy a shirt or a hat, which we do have available. And also that gets your name on our car. We'll put your name on whatever car you choose. So 10% off of the merch for a one-time purchase. That'll get you the exclusive membership group to our Facebook, our private group that we're going to do starting January 1. Get your name on the car, and that helps support us, because we couldn't do what we're doing now without sponsorship money or without you guys if y'all are interested. So that's what keeps us going. But anyways, if that's something you're interested in, I'm going to leave my email down below. Please shoot me an email, and I will send you guys either our PayPal, our Venmo, or our Cash App, and that will get you on the list for our exclusive membership for our private Facebook group for the 2022 season, and get your name on the car. We appreciate all the support that you guys have already given us with the shirts and the hats, which I do have available if you're interested in that. Also the shout outs. Y'all, if you're interested in a driver shout out, send them to me. I'm getting them all sorted out as well. It's been a great birthday. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be able to do what I love, to rebuild this car, for Travis up in St. Louis to be able to do his, and to be able to support him and things like that. It's just such a blessing. But my wife bought me a gimbal for my birthday, and she's thinking about buying me a brand new truck. Gimbal, brand new truck. But she already got me the gimbal, so I've got to learn how to use that. That's going to be really nice for the videos. Hopefully give y'all some better quality videos where it's not as bumpy and bouncy. But I'm going to learn how to use that and continue to learn how to edit and get y'all some awesome content. I'm going to keep rolling out the videos. And until then, you guys stay blessed, and we'll see y'all in the next one.